Hi there. I want to welcome you to the Bespoke Growth series. My name is Candice, and I'm a hairstylist and salon owner at Bespoke Hair. I work alongside my husband, Freddie, who has been a stylist for over 26 years. Between the two of us, we've experienced very different perspectives of this industry. And honestly, our mindsets don't always mesh perfectly. But that's actually one of the things that inspired this podcast. It's a great example of the many different ways people approach a career in the beauty industry. Over the last decade, especially, I've watched this industry change dramatically, and it continues to evolve with every new graduating class of cosmetology students. Each generation brings new ideas, expectations, and new opportunities for how stylists can grow, learn, and lead. That's something I really find exciting because now more than ever, we have the ability to learn from each other and share what we know. Not that long ago, information in this industry was much harder to access. I remember even 6 years ago struggling to find simple guidance. Questions like, how much color does a stylist actually mix for the average root touch up? It sounds basic, but there was a lot of gatekeeping that existed in the industry for a really long time. And I'm really grateful that we started to move past that. Stylists today are sharing more knowledge, more education, and more real conversations about what it takes to grow. Even when that knowledge is monetized through classes or programs, it's still creating opportunities for experienced professionals to share the skills they've worked hard to develop. And that's part of what inspired this series. Because there's still a gap between what we learn in cosmetology school and what it takes to build long-term career behind the chair. Many stylists graduate excited and motivated, but once they enter the salon world, it can feel overwhelming. There's pressure, uncertainty, and sometimes that quiet feeling of imposter syndrome, wondering if you're really meant for this. If that's something you've ever felt, you're not alone. Before becoming a hairstylist, I worked as a dental assistant, and I didn't go to cosmetology school until I was 34. So if you're ever feeling like you're figuring things out as you go or wondering if you started too late, I promise you, you're not alone. This podcast is here for cosmetology students, new stylists, and anyone who wants to build a meaningful career in this industry. We're going to talk about professionalism, consultations, guest psychology, mindset, leadership, and the habits that help stylists grow into confident professionals. Think of this podcast as the little voice reminding you to keep pushing forward. Because if I can do it, starting later in life and learning as I go, I truly believe anyone can with the right guidance and encouragement. So, welcome to the Bespoke Growth series.